Good day, everybody. Brian here. I thought I'd do a video podcast style here on Spotify, second edition. So, in this particular topic, I put out a video yesterday on AI agents and programming them using, of all things, AI and building out a trading system in Forex with Python and demonstrating how to build out that trading system with probably the most advanced AI out there, which is Tropic Claude Sonnet for reasoning. Okay. And I didn't quite get it successfully implemented, but I got it running. Just some of the agents didn't run for whatever reason. But I thought that's far enough I need to go. The whole point of it was just to get access to the source code of what it generates and reverse engineer it. Now, people are going to go, well, how do I find it? Well, that's in my quantity programming. Well, that's what it's about, right? So you have to be remembering that. Anyway, so I thought I got, AI posts or notifies me about this new, I don't know if it's a new article or a new thing, but funny enough, it was NVIDIA. I've talked about NVIDIA a lot. Being the GPU and all that, the big company that they are. This is all about using NVIDIA for AI agents. So I thought I'd go over it, just kind of talk about it from a very high level. There's nothing really to do with trading now, but just more on a tech side. So, powering the next generation of AI agents, exploring the cutting edge building blocks of AI agents designed to reason, plan, and act. Now, I watched the latest Microsoft build, boring, but they're going on about AI and all their thing using Copilot. Um, I also watched the latest from Google I/O, which was more for the consumer, and then the other one I watched was Anthropic. But nobody really talked about coding up AI agents. So when I saw this, I thought um, this is the most relevant I could see in the world of enterprise for AI agents. So Um, here we're talking about agentic AI. Uses sophisticated reasoning, planning to solve. Uh, oh no! Did my screen just freeze? Oh boy! Oh, here we go. Okay, so blah blah blah. Develop strategies to complete tasks independently, and I saw that with what I generated using concurrency, and it could run independently, communicate with each other on a message bus, and blah blah blah. All done in Python. AI agents transforms enterprise data into actionable knowledge. And I also hinted at I think this is going to be the future of trading systems, big time enterprise level trading platforms, okay? And probably going to be developed by a lot of AI, unfortunately. Um, so this is improved data flywheel where human and AI feedback is used to refine models and improve outcome. So building blocks for agentic AI, blah, blah, blah. I got some interesting things here. I'll put this in my blog. I'll put this link in the blog as well, the blog post. So here we are talking about building blocks for agentic AI. Okay, get intelligent AI agents with NVIDIA NeMo for custom generative AI, NVIDIA NIM for fast enterprise ready development, NVIDIA Blueprint for accelerating development with customizable reference workflow. Okay. So here we have NVIDIA NIM or NIM microservices for business applications with secure, backed by enterprise grade support. Here, the keyword this is not for homegrown stuff. This is going to be enterprise level. So it's not going to be, like for small mom and pop kind of budgets. These are going to be big budgets with the technology. The unfortunate problem with technology, this technology, when you put this amount of money into it, it depreciates in value and it costs less tomorrow You buy a board today, and in 5 days, the way it goes, they'll have a new board out, and your one you just bought's now half the value. So always remember that. So here we're building customizable, deploying a generative. Ooh, that's the first time I've actually seen this. Generative AI and agentic AI, delivering ready large language models. Okay, cutting edge, customizable, scalable data ingestion, RAG, which I've also demonstrated a few days ago, and accelerated performance. So the blueprint, we're looking at AI use cases such as digital human, multimodal retrieval, augmented generation, RAG, which I already shown in one of the videos I put out as well. NVIDIA blueprint, partner microservices, one or more agents, reference code, customizing docs, and a Helm chart for deployment. Okay, this is where I guess the leverage of the GPU hardware, cloud instance, latest generation NVIDIA GPU, start building within minutes. I think you can. I was going. You could build depending on how sophisticated you want. You could build it probably within 10 minutes to a few hours, depending upon how sophisticated you want to go. So here's the important part when it comes to high frequency trading: high performance, scalable, and secure AI factories. AI factories specialize computing infrastructure that optimizes the entire AI life cycle from a data ingestion to high volume interface and inference and delivering real time intelligence and driving innovation at scale. If you're coming from the high frequency trading world, you probably know all about this. But here we're doing it on scale with a 10 time, 100 time return, depending on how much money you want to spend. Okay, so continuing along here, we now get optimized inference performance, latest reasoning, generative AI. That's the first time I actually, from marketing, generative AI. Okay, this is where it can think for itself. NIM comes with accelerated inference engines from NVIDIA and the community. It's going to be like a marketplace, I guess, like a Hugging Face, including NVIDIA Tensor RT LLM, and more pre-built, optimized low latency, music to high frequency trading firms' ears, high throughput. Yeah, that's going to be, has been a limitation on the hardware front on NVIDIA accelerated infrastructure. So here we got Llama 4 Maverick, Llama 3.1, Mistral. What else we got here? So I guess these are different. So we got DeepSeek, Quen, Llama 3. So these are the different LLMs. Uh, Gemma, Gemini, I don't know. Microsoft Pi Multimodal um, Instruct. That's new. I've never heard of that. Cosmos, which I guess is NVIDIA's own solution. Interesting. There's no. So we got Llama, Quen, DeepSeek, Mistral, but there's no Anthropic, and there's no OpenAI. Interesting. So here we go. So here's our data. Okay, I'm not going to play with this. Well, as I said, I'll put the link in. So here, we've got coding demos and shell programming. Oddly enough, it's on Linux. Node, which is obviously JavaScript server edition, and Python. So here in Python, it looks like oh, I see. So what they're doing is they're just invoking URL using some kind of API. Boom, boom, boom for your accreditation. You got your payload, and then you get a response. So that's kind of like how it works. That would make sense. So when I watched the build, Microsoft build, it was all done in TypeScript. Those demos, interesting uses I find. Okay, so here we got unlock, upscale. So if you want to get into the next generation of AI, this is where you go, or one of the big solutions. And of course, NVIDIA is going to be one of the big leaders in this. Explore these resources to help you get started on your agentic AI journey. So it'll be interesting to see if you can use any of these LLMs I just mentioned, supported by NVIDIA, where you can ask the AI within those particular LLMs, be it Llama, Gemma, I guess I'm assuming some kind of connection back to Gemini or Copilot, and ask it, hey, can you provide me this NVIDIA specific code for uh, agentic AI, and it'll probably generate it for you. It's a fascinating world we're moving into. So here we got some webinars coming up. Of course, they'll be free, but that's if you can afford the hardware. All right, so here we got some use cases. So what do we got here? Uh, human for so here's where the layoffs come and already started happening. Digital human for customer service. Video analysis agent. So imagine you record a video and it's been pretty well official. The hardware on your iPhone, Google phone, or Android phone can do all of this. Your video analysis agent and a podcast, PDF to podcast. That's going to be would be interesting too. So it's going to translate from PDF to podcast. I got software that can do that. Let's see what other use cases we got. I'd like to see if there's anything in the financial world. Um, digital human, blah blah blah, AI system, document intelligence. I'm not going to go through all that. All right, so going back to where we were. Let's see here. Okay, so is that way? Oh, okay, so that's all we got here. Use cases, so we know about that. Take your enterprise AI farther, faster. So these are the big companies behind it. Microsoft Box, interesting. Perplexity's in on it. Oracle Cloud, Quantify, Redis, SAP, blah 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 blah. Okay, so um, that's the general high level of where NVIDIA is at with this stuff. As I said, I'm not going to go that deep in it, but it is interesting. The question is, can you have the AI generate the code for this? And my answer probably, yeah, you probably could in a more sophisticated LLM. But as I said, I find it kind of interesting. There's no Anthropic and there's no open AI, but whatever. Anyways, we'll leave it at that. And as I said, you can go over to my website here to learn more about what I do. So if you go to quantlabsnet.com, all right, .com, and then that's quantlabsnet.com. And then where it gets really exciting is where you can go under here under Learn and sign up. You can sign up at the front page or here. You get a C++ HFT ebook, specifically or obviously trading. And now under the free tab here, if you want to learn about and get a trial for a 7 day for what I do with the AI code generation and all that, plus all the advanced reports that I use for traders, take advantage of that as well. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully, I'll give you another perspective from a leading hardware vendor in the GPU space, NVIDIA, and what they're doing for AI agentic. And boom, boom, boom. There you go. Have a good day.